don't think he's gonna be bothering me anymore.
What am I doing here? I'm wasting my potential. With the Northridge Junior College education, the only job I'll be qualified for is a network executive, a CAA agent, or a lap dancer.
You should be a lap dancer. At least you get to meet celebrities like Kelsey Grammer.
I gotta get out of here. My brilliance is wasted. I mean, look around you. We don't even have a school library.
Sure we do. It's right over there.
What kind of coffee would you like?
Actually, I was looking for a book.
A book? The last time anyone asked me for a book, MTV was still playing music videos.
That's it? 2 books?
Well, actually, only one. This is where I keep my hooch.
Wigglesworth's Guide to Obscure Harvard Scholarships. Just what I was looking for. Hey, Ryan, if Barbara comes by, I need you to subtly distract her.
Subtle. Gotcha.
Hey, Tiffany, what you got there?
I am really sorry about that. Here, let me get that for you.
Could you do that again?
Absolutely.
You poor thing, let me help you with that.
Ryan.
Cool jobber?
Ryan, will you please stop that? This is a list of Harvard scholarships, but these are all sports scholarships. I'm a clod. I'll never get any of the... What's this? A fencing scholarship? There's no running in fencing. There's no tackling, no net, no ball. You get some to protect your face. This is the perfect sport for me. And best of all, who here could possibly fence? I could be the team captain. I could be the whole team. I'd be undefeated. Tiffany Malloy, scholar athlete. Yeah! Oh, Ryan, isn't this great? Ryan, what are you doing?
Hey, look, they give John Lithgow Emmys for this kind of stuff, okay?
Coach Vosberg? Coach Vosberg. Coach Vosberg, I want to resurrect the Northridge fencing team.
God bless you, my child. Too many children are running around shooting each other today when they could be stabbing each other with swords.
That would make it very difficult to do a drive-by, sir.
It's amazing. All these years without a single student, and now we've got 2.
2 students?
Yes, 2. I weaseled your little plan out of Ryan. It's amazing what a leather miniskirt and a whole bunch of lies will get you.
Fine. And we'll both learn how to fence, and the better student will win a scholarship.
Yes, well, I think it's only fair to warn you. I've had private lessons for years.
Well, big deal. I'm a quick learner. Coach, show me. Show me. Show me. Show me.
First thing is you have to learn to lunge, and then you must learn to parry and riposte.
Sorry, Coach.
It's only a flesh wound.
I'll write you from Harvard.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no
Floppy, what are you doing?
Waiting for Hef to come over.
Now, what makes you think that Hugh Hefner would come over here? He's been seen all over town with 2 girls on each arm.
They're holding him up. He's been dead for 10 years.
All right, Floppy. Why the Hef vendetta? Where's the anger really coming from?
I've never been invited to the Playboy Mansion, Jack. I thought for sure once Cato was invited, anything goes. Just once, Jack. I want to be able to say I crawled amongst the corpses in the grotto.
Well, weren't you invited to the end of summer party in August?
I went pajamas shopping with washed-up recording artist Seal. Drove up right after ageless superstars Tony Curtis and Charles Durning. It was the perfect mix for a party. 80-year-old men and 20-year-old girls in their underwears. I was getting the big eye from Jessica Hahn when some pajama-clad 300-pound goon picked me up by the scruff of my ears. They put me in a cage, Jack. Between a monkey and a flamingo. I was there for 48 hours until I was freed by Miss July, whose turnoffs include long lines and cruelty to animals. I took her right there, while the monkey watched. Then I had my way with the flamingo, too.
Daddy, I need your help. I found this obscure scholarship that could get me into Harvard for free.
Yeah! They said he was a bad parent. They said you can't raise kids to the bottom of a shot glass. They said you gotta be a positive role model for children to grow up successfully. Well, suck on this, social services!
There's a problem, Daddy.
Nothing super parent can't handle, sweetheart.
Well, you see, to get the scholarship, I have to be a really good fencer, and this is where you come in. To be a really good fencer, I need private lessons, and Daddy, private lessons cost a lot of money.
Fencing?
Yeah.
Private lessons?
Yeah.
Well, that's very interesting, honey, because you see, we're poor. You know, you haven't been all that good at physical activities over the years anyway. You remember that swan in Swan Lake who had to drop out because she was drowning in the paper water. Who will ever forget the accordion lessons that ended in tragedy? Who will ever forget the baton twirling incident?
Baton twirling?
Ah, there's nothing to it, honey. Just catch the baton. Don't be afraid, Tiffany. Just throw it up and catch the baton. Tiffany, try opening your eyes, honey, and catch the baton. You know, I never understood it. Everybody in this family can twirl a baton.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Tiffany.
I'm not talking to you, Ryan. You told Barbara about my plan.
You ratted your sister out?
Well, Barbara was wearing black leather and telling me lies.
You always mess things up for me.
All right, well, that's the last time you mess up things for your sister, mister. You're going in the time machine.
What?
That's right. You're going to the WB's 9:30 slot. Young man, you're going to go mess up on the Army show.
Dad, not the Army show, Dad. I'm not going to know anyone
That's all
in there,
right.
Dad.
Get in there, son.
Arr!
My molecules, my molecules. Tiffany, I've decided you're getting those fencing lessons.
Oh, Daddy, do you mean it?
Yes, I do. It may be expensive, and we certainly can't afford it, but I promise you I'm going to do whatever needs to be done to get that money. Ross, close those books. You're getting a job.
Why me? Why can't you do it?
Because someone has to run this family, and I'm supervising.
Daddy, you're the greatest to do this for me.
My pleasure, honey.
Why can't Ryan do it?
Because Ryan is busy, Ross. Oh, no. Ryan, why aren't you in the Army show?
I don't belong with that lovable cast of misfits, Dad. They're all gonna get in trouble. They're running a secret operation that the Army brass doesn't even know about. We could all get court-martialed.
Wow. Look, Ryan, Tiffany is trying to get into Harvard, and if you stay around, you're just gonna mess things up for her. So, son, it's back to the Army with you.
Time machine, but no money for fencing lessons?
Oh, we'll get the money for the fencing lessons. You get a job.
What about school?
I'll write you a note. I'll say you're in rehab. You're a child actor. That's where you're probably going to end up anyway.
Hello? Hello? Hi, the Fencing Institute of Los Angeles said I could find the greatest swordsman in France here?
I am he.
You? But you're Byron McNiff. You were the coach of the basketball team 2 stinking episodes ago.
Basketball pays the bills, but my life, my love, my lady is the blade. I would prefer a woman, but apparently it is not my choice to make.
You any good?
Well, if I was, I'd be with a woman. Oh, you mean fencing? My dear, I am so good that my blade and I will someday conquer America. We will call it Magnifica. And I'll finally be able to get into the Playboy Mansion. I got as far as the tennis courts once when I was rudely seized, put into a flamingo costume, and thrown into a cage. Blanked out the rest. All I know is the monkey watched. He watched!
My goodness. Well, if you handle the sword as well as you do your insanity, you must be the best. Please teach me.
Do not disappoint me. Long ago, I had a prize student, perhaps the finest fencer ever. But that student went to the dark side.
You taught Marv Albert? Seriously, Coach, I'm a good girl. You know, a light side chick. Please teach me. Do you really think I could become a great fencer?
If you can catch a baton, you can fence.
Well, Daddy. I'm off to my fencing lesson. Thank you for helping me fulfill my dream.
Sweetheart, no sacrifice is too great.
This job is really hard without a car.
Miss Malloy, are you ready yet?
Run! Run! Ahoy, bullets! Unhand Antonio Banderas!
Are you finished?
Yeah.
We do not have a lot of time, so I ask you, Tiffany Malloy, do you have the dedication? Do you have the number of my HMO?
We want the show. We want the show. We want... Son, you're not carrying pizzas anymore. Stand up straight.
I got this hump and a triple hernia delivering pizzas to Leanne Rhymes.
Tiffany, I have taught you everything I know. You are ready. Ready to lose. It is she, my student who turned to the dark side.
You.
You didn't see this coming? And you want to go to Harvard?
We'll see who goes to Harvard. To 3 points. On guard, my hated rival.
Man, we were lucky to get these seats, huh? Hey, go Tiffany! Go Tiffany!
It's 2-2. Next point wins it. Let's finish it. Ready to quit?
Never. By the way, is that a new moisturizer?
Do you like it? It's got SPF 15 and alpha hydroxy.
Oh, your skin looks great.
Oh, please. I wish I had your complexion.
Oh, go on. On guard. Yeah! Reiki time.
You girls look like you could use a tasty cappuccino.
Thanks, Miss Kneesballs.
Share the moment.
To good friends. Virgin.
Slut.
Prepare to lose. Look! Isn't that reluctant sex symbol Ben Affleck over there? Oh!
Get off my plane.
Say goodbye to Harvard.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, Tiffany. Just throw it up and catch the baton. Open your eyes, honey. Just open your eyes and catch the baton. Catch the baton. All right, you won! Yay, Tiffany, all right! Way to go, honey!
I did it! I did it! I caught it! I stabbed it! I won it! Who's bad? I'm bad.
Congratulations! Congratulations, honey, you did it!
Oh, Daddy, it all worked out perfect. You got me the money, Ross developed this enormous hump. I learned how to fence, and Ryan didn't mess up anything.
No. Dad, Tiffany, Ross, I've solved everything. I know you guys thought I couldn't help out, but it just so happens that I met the trustee of the Harvard fencing scholarship at the general's wife's party. I convinced him to invest all the scholarship money into something that would earn enough money for 2 scholarships. One for you, one for Barbara. We invested in a film. Kevin Costner and Mickey Rourke, starring as 2 ex-male prostitutes seeking fame and love in the cornfields of Nebraska. It's called Has and Ben. So, what do you think of old Mr. Screw-Up now, huh? Back to the Army show, huh, Dad?
Not this time, son.
Wait a second.
The play is about to start, Mr. President.
Marrying me was the best thing you ever did. You're going to like this play, Abraham. Next week, we'll go to the opera.
Eat that. Sock-dolgilizing old man trap. To hell with the theater. This president's going to the cockfights.